Hello everyone, this is Kednrick here. Today I'm going to be talking about cryptography for the common man, an easy to understand explanation of cryptography. This is just going to be a basic PowerPoint presentation of giving you a little insight of a little bit about this. So let's begin. What is cryptography? It's the study and practice of distinguishing information or intelligence. Pretty much what that means is, a simple version is, it is for people or government to send secret messages to other people without anyone seeing the contents of the information. What this means is, if the diagram, which really helps me and would really help you understand, is it's just input text in, you do a cipher, it jumbles the message up into certain types of codes, and then the person that you're sending them to will decrypt it, and you will have your output information. So that gives you a little bit of what it is. What makes it up is it's a method of ciphering. It usually involves the original message, and usually the messages are encrypted. Cryptography is usually not the same as encryption. Yes, it's kind of on the basics, but the words do not coincide together. There's two really different types of formats and how you can go about each method. There are two pretty types of ciphering that I'm going to talk about. One is the substitution cipher. What that is it's a letter of plain messaging that's replaced with a single letter character. They used this back in World War II. They also used another cipher, which was called the one time pad. So down here in this little illustration, I have a little diagram that shows you how simple a substitution cipher could be with an offset of 2. So if you look at the top, you have A, B, C, D, and you look at the bottom, what they did is they put A equals C, B equals D. So whenever you type an A, it'll really be a C, and a B will be a D, and vice versa. That's a little easy way of showing what I did in the PowerPoint presentation. I was just talking about the substitute cipher. Well, here is a program that I downloaded, JBO Substitute Cipher. Go into Google, like I stated on the presentation, type in Substitution Cipher, and this program will come up, and you can download it. It's free, and if you see right here, I put a message in here, and what you do is when you first open it up, you click this, and you make your own code. Then you type whatever message you want to hit, and you hit this little button right here, and watch what it does. See, the code that I created, it substitutes all the words into a different cipher, so now that it is completely coded. That's pretty much a good way to sum up what substitution cipher is. Next one, and pretty much which one is the easiest, it's called a shift cipher, and that's, like I said, the easiest technique for encryption. How it works is that each letter is replaced by a letter shifted a certain number of positions down the alphabet. How that works is there's a website right here that I recommend you going to, which I will show you in this presentation, that shows you how easy shift ciphering is and how to go about it. In the PowerPoint presentation, this is that website. It's very, very neat. I mean, you should check it out. What I did down here is I actually typed a message. Hello, how is everyone doing today? And you can see it right here in the box. This is what it looks like right now. Now if you go up here in and you click, let's do 11. Now you see how it encoded the message. I mean, it's really, really neat how it shifts everything. I would recommend you exploring this, reading up on it, and giving it a shot. During the earlier stages of cryptography, there was two real main machines that were used. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Enigma machine. It was a electromechanical rotor machine used for the encryption and decryption of secret messages. Back then, a guy named Arthur Schurtenbus, he was a German engineer who actually invented this machine, and actually helped the Germans use it. What the machine was pretty much, it was made up of 3 rotors and had typical 26 letters on them, like an alphabet, and it was used to encrypt the messages. And most of the time, the most right-handed rotors set up for right-handed people, with every key press it was given an encrypted message, because there was more right-handed people than left-handed. Here's a couple pictures of the Enigma machine, so it can help you understand what I've just explained. If you notice, over here are the 3 rotors, and it has the numbers. See the 1, there's 26, you know, and that's how they had the 26 wires connected to it, to help it. Every time you type in, it would send out a different letter. And this is actually what the Enigma machine actually looked like when it was put together. And that's how, and then that case folded down, and it was like in a little bitty box. That's the inside, that's the overall. The next one was a Lorenzo cipher, and it was also used in World War II, and it was to help communicate the armies in Berlin and Europe. What was different about this was it used non-Morse code messaging to send out the codes. And this one's a little bit bigger, if you can see, and it was a little bit more complex than the Enigma. What we are today is we're into the AES, the Advanced Encryption Standards. This is an asymmetry key encryption standard adopted by the U.S. government. This is pretty much what's used today. It has block ciphers. The encryption are plain text in a series of rounds. I mean, it's very complex. And within the AES, there's very bit block sizes with key sizes. For an example, you have a 128-bit, a 192-bit, or a 256 bits of block size. And here's a little diagram down here that actually shows kind of like how it works. Okay, and the next one is the RSA, the Riveset, Shamir, and Alderman cryptography. It had to do with algorithms for public key encryption and cryptography. It was used e-commerce instance, and it uses public keys and private keys. Pretty much an algorithm, like I showed down here from quote, is an effective method for solving a problem expressed by an symphony of steps. Pretty much what this is like when you go to the internet, you put in your credit card information, you put in your stuff, and you don't want nobody to find out. They use this method, you know, to keep everything secure and to keep, you know, your stuff safe. Down here there's a little bitty picture that I have found that will show you pretty much how the sequence works and how the RSA encryption is set up pretty much. I thank you for listening to my video and my PowerPoint press. I hope this gave you a little bit better understanding about cryptography, and thank you and have a great day.